here with Luke James. He's a New York City-based artist and contestant on Just Let Me Sing. After round one, he was in the top 10 of our competition, and we're sitting here with him, just going to get to know him a little better. Luke, how did you get started in music?
My parents bought me a guitar when I was 18 or 16, and I didn't start playing until I was 18. I wanted to get better than my younger brother, so I started playing guitar. Wanted to be in a band.
So you play guitar, any other instruments?
I play a little piano. I just picked up the ukulele recently, but I'm not very good at either of those, so I just say guitar.
Do you always play guitar when you sing?
Yeah, it's kind of a comfort thing now. If I'm going to be singing, I'd like to have my guitar with me. Actually, it's right here. So.
So even when you do interviews, you have to have it nearby, huh?
Yeah, nearby. It's like touching my leg. So.
You carry it on the subway with you and everything?
Not always. Sometimes.
All right. Have you ever had voice lessons?
I've had one voice lesson, but I just went because my friend had to get her slot filled, so I just went to cover her slot. I've never had them. No.
What about live audiences? Have you performed in front of live audiences before?
Yeah, I've played hundreds of shows all over Manhattan. I'm from Ohio originally, which is where I started playing, and I played a lot of shows there before I moved out here, and so I play as much as I can.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer the live performances, or you rather just sit down quietly in the studio and do recording?
I prefer live, actually, because I recorded like an EP, and it's fine, the quality's okay, but like the feel of it is just a lot different from a live performance, and so that's how I gauge an artist. If I can go see them live, if they have great recordings, I'll go check them out, but if they're no good live, it totally turns me off of them.
Have you ever entered talent contests?
Yeah, I did American Idol last year, and I made it to Hollywood. I made top 45 on American Idol last year, and it was a fun experience, but it didn't exactly. I mean, it was a little bit of exposure, which helped, but they didn't really show me at all after my audition, and so it was fun.
What about concerts? You like going to concerts of big name performers?
Yeah, last concert. I don't remember the last concert I went to.
Well, name some of your more memorable
I've seen like Dave Matthews, Coldplay, The Fray, Dashboard Confessional, Death Cab for Cutie. Not as well known, but he's really good. His name's Dave Barnes. He's from Tennessee. Who else? There's a lot of stuff, but like Coldplay was probably my favorite. I saw like one of my birthdays, and they're just really good live. I don't know.
After you go to a concert, do you get inspired, go home, write some songs, anything like that?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it makes me want to go on tour more so, but like, and just play the songs that I already have because, and then it helps me, like, I really actually focus. It's almost like a studying thing for me when I go to concerts. I like paying attention, and I don't know. It's just like seeing how different performers do their art is really cool, and so, I like being a part of that and trying to incorporate what they do into my performance as well sometimes.
Have you met any of these band members in person?
I waited tables here in Manhattan, and I waited on the guitarist from Coldplay, but no, not really. And John Mayer, I waited on John Mayer.
Did they leave you good tips?
Yeah, actually, yeah, they leave great tips.
What else occupies your time besides music? Do you have a day job? Do you go to school? Anything like that?
I don't go to school. I graduated college a couple years ago, and I currently unemployed, actually. I just quit my job like a month ago. It was terrible. It was construction. It's not that big a deal. And before that, I was waiting tables, so it's not like... I'm actually looking for a job in a church here in New York, being worship leader, so that would be really cool if I could get that.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see, yeah.
Do you have any Christian songs that you play?
I play a couple. I mean, one of my songs called "In the Ditches" is definitely a Christian-based song. Like it's talking about God and crying out to Him for help. Actually, it's a good song. I don't have a bunch of covers that I do of my own like that, but I love the bands like Sanctus Real is probably my favorite band, and they're from Northwest Ohio actually.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of good Christian bands out there.
Yeah. Let's see. Your first round of Just Let Me Sing. I think you did a Maroon 5 song. Am I right?
Yeah, it's Sunday Morning.
Yeah. Right. And what's that song mean to you? Like, why did you choose it?
No, it's funny. It's because that was like one of the very first songs I ever played live in front of like an audience, and it just has always gone over well. I'm kind of honestly, I'm kind of sick of the song because it's been around for a while, and a lot of people sing it. But I don't know. I'm just comfortable with it, and I didn't know what would happen with Just Let Me Sing, and I was kind of just doing it on a whim, and so I don't know. I just picked a song that I was comfortable with, sang it real quick, and put it up.
Yeah. If people want to watch that video, it's probably a link off somewhere on the page you're looking at right now. It was Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. If you were to become the winner of Just Let Me Sing, what would that mean? How would you feel?
Well, it'd be great. I mean, I don't know. I've never won anything like this before, so it would be a first-time thing for me. But it would be an amazing feeling to have people voting for me. Enough so that it would put me into first place. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure. All right, Luke, thanks for joining us today, and we wish you luck in the rest of the Just Let Me Sing competition.